number one. Very good. I'm going to read the sentence, Karen. You're going to listen as I read. And you're going to follow along with your finger. Children do a lot at school. What is that highlighted word, Trip? Do. And what does do mean, Trip? Go do the dishes. Go do something. Yeah, go clean your room. So I'm going to ask, what's your favorite thing to do at school, Yvonne? What's your favorite thing to do at school? Play soccer outside of recess, right? What's your favorite thing to do at school? Play soccer. Kara, what's your favorite thing to do at school? Junior, right here. Learn. Ooh, I like that answer, Jennifer. What's your favorite thing to do at school? Be with teachers. Good. Okay, put your finger under the next sentence, the first word. What word is that? They. So, they, I'm going to read it. They read books. Who is they? The kids. So, like a group of kids. They, yes. So, let's put your finger under number 3. What's that word? They. Very good. So number 3 says they. Oh, go ahead, Jennifer. You read it. Jennifer's going to read it. Junior. Oh, look at this word. They. Funny. Out. Many things. So what's the highlighted word? Fine. Oh, I'm not ready yet. I'll call on you whenever I'm ready. Fine. What does fine mean? Have you ever lost something? Did you find my job? So when you lose something, you find it, right? And you're like, yay, I found it. Okay, number 4, Kara. Can you put your finger under they? You too? Okay. Kara, go ahead and read it for us. And what's our highlighted word there? Oh, look at it. Sing. What is it? What does that mean? Sing. Okay. And it sounds good. Yeah, that's the important thing. So, can we sing with our mouths closed? Well, your mouth is open. Hey, that's called humming. We have to sing with our mouths open. Okay, number 5, Junior, can you put your finger under there and read it for us? Number 5. Very good. And what does funny mean? And that's funny? Can you think of something funny? They make you laugh. Very good. And the last one, I'll read the last one. Number 6, Junior, can you put it? Oh, did you read it yet? Okay, I'll let you read it. Put your finger under R, Kara. Done. And look at that. That's a question mark. Very good. Are they done? And then read down here. Okay. Trip's turn. Very good. So this is a question. Are they done? No. They do lots more. So what does no mean? What does no mean?
They're not done. You're not done.
That no? No. That means no.
It's in the beginning. Very good. So
Write it out.
Well, Kara, can you tell me something that happens in the story?
Yes.
the ending sound. The ending sound.
He makes an even bigger mess when he tries to clean it. And can you tell me this?
With the
keeping up with the children. So, Junior, sit up for me. What you guys just told me are events that happen in the story. And when we put those events in order, what happens first, next, and last, it makes the story make sense so we can understand. Karen, you need to put that in your backpack? Okay. And that's called sequence of events. So when we have a sequence of events, it tells us the order in which things happen. So we're going to figure out, and we're going to sequence the events that happen in Curious George. In fact, you can probably so, Ubaldo, can you tell me what your picture that you have? Who is he? Okay, can you guys lay it flat on the table for me? Okay, so Junior's picture is of the teacher introducing George to the school. Trip, what's your picture of?
I only got one.
So, Trip has the picture of George and the children cleaning together. Kara, what's your picture? Can you tell me what your picture is? Lay it flat. Tell me what your picture is. He gets them off. Junior, sit up for me. All the way.
Oops, sorry, back there.
What's your picture?
So she can share with you.
And I love the way Jennifer's got her picture flat on the table. She's not waving it around. So we're going to figure out what happens first in the story. So whose card happens first? Okay, so what is yours?
Over there in the back. Over there in the back table.
Very good. So this happens first. He comes to school. What happens next? What do you think happens next? After the kids come to school and they meet George. He makes them mess with the... Yes. And then what does he do after he makes them mess with the kids? Oh, does he get the mop next year? He goes and finds the mop, right? He finds the mop. And then what happens last? They cleaned it together. No, we're gonna leave him here. We're gonna find it in the book. We're gonna find it in the book, and we're gonna make sure we're correct. So the first one we have is what? Okay, there it is. They introduce. So to find the ones after, we're gonna go this way, and tell me when you see it. Are we correct? Is that right? Does that happen? That happens after he meets the kids. And then when he finds the mom, and the last event in the story is what? They help clean him. And he's not sad anymore.
That's because he's happy because he was right behind.
Okay, and what are we going to do when we get our papers? What's the very first thing to do? Good thinking, Kara?
It's my favorite one.
Okay, very good. Everyone's got their name on their paper? Ooh, nice. I love it. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is called right here, the sequence of events. So we're going to figure out what happens first. We're going to figure out what happens next. And we're going to figure out what happens last. And you know what? They probably will not be these. It's going to be a little bit different than what we sequence with our cards. So Junior, I want you to read our two options that are in the first box. And that's what's going to tell us what happens first.
George makes a mess with
one happens first?
The paint. The paint.
Does he make a mess with the paint?
Yes.
Or does he make a mess with the mop? First, the paint. So that's the option we're gonna circle. Very good, Jennifer. We're gonna circle. Okay, these are our two options. George makes a mess with the paint. Hang on. Or George makes a mess with the mop. Circle the whole sentence, Trick. We need the whole sentence. Kara, can you read what our options are for what happens next in the story? Okay, can you guys put your finger under George and follow along with Kara? George and follow along with Kara. Children. Okay, so that's one choice for what happens next. Does George and the children clean the mess together, or does George make a bigger mess? Which one? Bigger mess. Do you guys agree? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you agree with Junior? Kara, do you agree with Junior? Okay. So is that the one everybody circled? Very good. So now we have to figure out what happens last in the story. So our options for what happens last, put your finger under George in the last box. The bottom right here. Just Kara. Put your finger under there so you can follow along as I read. George and the children clean the mess together, or George makes a mess with the paint. What happens last? What happens last? That's the very last event in the story.
George
Very good. They clean it together. Right, Kara? Because they already made the mess with the paint. Right? Very good. You may go put those in your... Good. So what's the highlighted word, Sadie? And what does it mean when you find something? Yes. You find it. After it's... Yes. Very good. Achilles, can you read number 4? And what's our highlighted vocabulary word? Sing. And what does it mean to sing?
Good job, Joshua.
Sing a song? Go ahead. Can you show me how to sing? You don't want to do it? That's singing. Can we sing with our mouths closed? We can hum. When we sing with our mouths closed, that's humming. Okay, Farrah, can you read number 5? And what's the highlighted vocabulary word? And what's the meaning? You laugh. Something that's funny makes us laugh, right? Yeah. And Keegan, last one. Ooh, very good. Are they done? Okay. This is the answer. This is the answer. Can you read the answer? No, they do lots more. They're not done. So what's our highlighted vocabulary? No. Very good. Very good. Okay, I'm going to have you guys close your books. I'll tell you when it's time for recess. We're going to get done before you go to recess. Yes? So, tell me something that happens in Curious George at school, Zadie.
Okay, we finished talking. Kinley, what's the...
Okay, the teacher talks to who?
The other day, whenever I taught my lesson, I decided with the teacher that I would do small group instruction for my mini lesson. instead of whole group instruction. That's what the class has been doing. That's what they're used to. They are ability based groups, so they all are within the same range of skills in the classroom. Um, so I was able to go through 4 groups and teach the same concept just at different levels. So the video clips that I am showing today in my 15 minutes are a very small portion of the highest group and then the next highest group, I believe. Um, I really didn't anticipate any behaviors happening um, during my teaching. This whole time with the class, they're really well behaved, they're well mannered, which is surprising coming from first graders, but there just hasn't really been a whole lot of behavior issues with the class. Um, just from the get-go, the cooperating teacher has really just set forward the rules from the very beginning, and um, they have seemed to adapt very well. So I didn't really anticipate any behaviors with the class in that way. As far as the um, behaviors that did occur, they were basically just redirections that needed to happen. They were slouching or they're not following along with their book or their finger. And I talked to both the teacher and the principal afterwards, or the university supervisor, because she observed me this day as well. And she just kind of said to create a procedure for reading, like get in your reading position, which means feet on the floor, back up straight, scooched in your chair scooched to the table, your hands, both hands on top of the table. And once you teach them that and you just say get in your reading position, they'll automatically get there and be able to realize that they are reading and that they need to be focusing and paying attention. There was one time in the video when one of the girls was playing with a bracelet, and I just kind of stopped in mid sentence and said, "Oh, would you like to go put that in your backpack?" And immediately she just stopped and didn't touch it again the whole group time. So I thought, "Oh, that's effective." And then I also praised one of the girls whenever she was working or having her card laying flat on the table when I had asked the kids several times to lay them flat and keep them flat on the table. I said, "Oh, I like how so-and-so is keeping theirs flat on the table," and all of the other 3 just immediately laid theirs flat. And it's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I better listen and get mine flat on the table too." Um, so after I was done teaching and the kids went out to recess, we discussed some different things with the university supervisor as well as the cooperating teacher on how future lessons could change. They didn't see any behavior problems. And as far as the rest of the class and the behavior problems, there's an aide in there at that time. And then, so there's an aide-led group, a teacher-led group, and then an independent seat work group, and then a listening group. So really, the kids are really preoccupied with doing all the different groups. So the aide helps with behavior as well. And then as far as changing approaches in the future lessons, would really just be get in your reading positions. That way the kids know that they need to be sitting up, focused, fingers ready, hands on top of the table, and whatnot. So it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed doing that with the kids. And